And we are now in our final game of the Shoutcast for tonight. Blue side, we have Zyros, Kalisa, PV9, Liquid Exclusive, and the Legend Flynn Rider. On the red side, we have Nova Cloak, the Virus of Life, Elsai Kongro, Spitfire, and Kuro Banzu.
Let's go!
And for the first time tonight, I will have a co-caster for the whole game.
Don't jinx yourself.
I think. Maybe. Damn it, I just screwed us.
Yeah, I think you just jinxed yourself.
Probably. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a nice skin. Is that the new skin?
Yep.
Wow. Holy shit. When is the Sona coming out?
Look at that Nidalee though.
It's alright.
The legendary Sona skin? Soon. Trademark.
It's legendary? What? Fuck.
If we win, Chris buys everyone KFC.
I'll just try to win it on Mr. Gibbs.
Alright, so red side is all grouped up over here, trying to secure a Gromp star for the Rex side, whereas Lee Sin is starting his own Gromp, so both junglers will be finishing their route over at their red. Meaning Lee Sin will be over on the bottom half of the map for any sort of gank option, whereas Rek'Sai will be up top. So Rek'Sai will have the ability to try to combo in with Aurelia to try to get some damage or a kill onto Lissandra. Whereas Lee Sin is going to maybe rely more on a good flank to maybe get a kill onto the very squishy Nami or the Caitlyn if caught out of position. And just like that already, Liquid Exclusive already setting dominance in the lane with his traps, giving Vel'Koz very little to maneuver around. We on the bot lane, Caitlyn doing what she does, which is trying to harass, but ooh, good amount of damage right there on Spitfire. Already dropped to a third of his health.
You know, this is what I want to see. Kalista without George on the side. On her side, I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, because I gotta say, every time I've casted for her in these in-houses, she's either had George or Izziot as her support.
Right.
So she's always had a very top-tier support on her side, which, again, if you have a great support, it makes any AD carry's life easier. But the same can be said, if you have a great AD carry on your side, it makes every support's life easier as well. Aurelia going in for a little bit of a trade on Zyros, but just scan the stun and then backing off with CS. Not going for too much. Ooh, Zyros going for a bit of pain, but the trade is actually relatively even over there. And with Aurelia having all that sustain right there, she can actually apply the pressure a little bit longer. The bot lane now. Spitfire has basically healed himself back up, so he's no longer in mortal danger. But that Janna shield and trade is just so strong. Janna is such a good champion right now.
You know, I think Annie beats her.
Well, I think Annie could definitely, probably does beat Janna. Because, I mean, Janna has all this great disengage, and she even has some bullying potential lanes by putting the shield on herself and going for trades. But her attack range is still, I think, like 475, like very short. As Annie, you can just constantly harass her down over and over again. Ooh, a lot of damage coming down. Headshot combo. Headshot in with that Nami passive. And Spitfire and Elsai Kongro pulling the lead in that. Lee Sin up here, and he has gone unnoticed. Thankfully, though, for the red side, their wave is getting pushed back, so they should be able to see this coming in time, and they will be safe from this gank. But as I was saying, though, in Champ Select, though Graves and Janna is a very strong lane, they have a lot of burst potential. If they're unable to damage someone hard enough, Nami is just going to constantly heal up her lane and just make it so Graves and Janna really can't afford to trade. Bubble does miss, or else that could have been even more of a trade. Oh, they're going in hard for Vel'Koz. Spear does land, but a lot of damage returned back on Nilly and Lee Sin. But the flash is burnt. No, Vel'Koz still has his flash. My bad.
I was like, what are you watching? And then I just realized I'm watching on your Twitch.
Stop watching on the Twitch. What's the point of screen share?
I was like, wait, what?
He was like, I don't see what the fuck you talking about, TK.
Basically.
Alright, but still, despite all the harass provided for Caitlyn and Nami, I mean, the CS disparities non-existent in the bot lane, so Kalisa's Graves staying right up there. And it's going to be able to clean up all these minions almost. So, overall, not bad. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Aurelia still sticking around. Lissandra going for a catalyst, it looks like. So she's going to be going for a Roa. Ooh, good bubble locking down the Lee Sin, stopping the engage. They need to keep going right now. Rek'Sai coming in for the counter. Oh, the Q lands on the fadeaway Nami. And first blood over to Flynn Rider, making a glorious return with style. Meanwhile, ooh, Zyros taking incredibly low right there. I think Nova Cloak just ran out of cooldowns, or else he probably could have gotten a kill. Lee Sin now killing the Scuttle Crabs up top, so he's going to be in the vicinity of Lissandra, which could be good since Zyros, he's starting to regain his health, and Nova Cloak is out of mana almost, so there is an opportunity for them to dive, maybe trying to kill, but instead, I think Nova Cloak's just going to retreat from this eventually. See, he probably has enough for a Sheen, I'm guessing. Yeah. Might go for the Phage, though, to start. I don't know. Nova and I both play our Aurelias differently. And there's a Sheen. Both 80 carries with a big best friend sword in hand. Nidalee with a tier, whereas Vel'Koz has himself a Fiendish Codex. So Nidalee going more for the mana regen, so she can keep chucking out spears. While Vel'Koz is going for some immediate power right now and cooldown reduction. Ooh, large chunk of damage down on Nidalee, but uses her Primal Surge and heals a good chunk of that off. But still a good catch by Vel'Koz. Beautiful bubble down, taking down Graves and Jan down to half health. They're actually harassing them back and everything. I don't think Caitlyn needed to play that as scared as she did. Lee Sin is in Rek'Sai's jungle right now, so if Rek'Sai can get over here in time, like he will see that Lee Sin is over here if he's paying. Oh, I think he was within. And Lee Sin is now behind Aurelia. They could go for the dive right now. Aurelia jumping accordingly over to Lee Sin, gets a stun on him. Oh,
close.
And here comes the Rek'Sai for moral support. Honestly, that was a beautiful play by Nova Cloak. Lee Sin landed the Q, decides to just dash in Lee Sin and get as close as possible to that turret. And Kuro Bansu, he just waits. And disengaged by Lissandra. Caitlyn and Nami pressuring the bot turret. Kalista is relatively low. It needs to be careful not to take too much pressure. Oh, here comes the bubble. Outside Conqueror, though, a little bit disoriented what he wants to do. Could have followed up with a Peacemaker, maybe an ultimate, just to try to drive people off the turret. But instead, Police is going to be recalling right now. Virus of Life has a 10 CS lead in mid lane and is going to attempt to recall. So 10 minutes in, still only that one first blood kill, and gold is relatively even. Man, Irelia's Nova Cloak is just trying to do whatever he can to punish this Zyros. Top lane is not your lane, little man.
What level does Aurelia need to be in order to beat this Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh!
Oh my god.
He just needs a flash for it.
Gonna get him.
Curve bombs! Come on, it's like he's not even paying attention. Just kill him! I'm waiting to see some chat from George, like out his window shopping. Alright, what was your question?
Well, I think it's getting to the point where Aurelia could actually dive Lissandra.
Basically, once Aurelia hits level 6, especially if he has a Shane, which you can generally have that much gold at that point, you can beat Lissandra in a fight. Because, I mean, Lissandra has a lot of CC, so she has ways of trying to hold Aurelia down. But Aurelia just needs to get Lissandra once and just start getting those Shein procs with that ultimate, all that built-in sustain and that true damage. Or just keep redashing, and it's just too much for Lissandra to handle early on. So Lissandra needs to have a relatively strong lead. Oh, Spitfire does get the kill. Heal comes out. They're trying to do everything they can. Kill trade over. Nice kick on Kongro. Double kill for both AD carries. But here comes Nova Cloak with the cleanup. So good teleport from Nova Cloak, recognizing he had an easy kill. And he's down here with Rek'Sai. They are looking at Dragon. Zyros does not have his teleport, so he's just going to do what he can to shove this lane. He might be able to get this turret, actually. With that siege minion being there, another wave incoming. He'll at least get it probably before Aurelia can return. But still, a good heads-up play from Nova Cloak. Getting in there in time to clean up the free kill. Good play from Spitfire and Caitlyn as well, though, responding to that gank. So, I mean, that was actually well played all around. First Dragon does go down, so that 6% passive damage bonus given to the entire red squad. Lee Sin taking a fight. Maybe not the best choice. Aurelia is so strong. I'm waiting for Morello's wet dream to come true, and she actually gets nerfed. Virus of Life did go down, though, in a fight against Nidalee. Spear does land maximum range, so Nova is spotted, and he's just chugging some potions, so he should be fine. Nova is getting very close to having his training force. Once he gets that, his damage is going to spike even further, that he's going to be a menace. They're diving very hard right now. Bubble does land, however, no damage to follow it up afterwards. Ooh, placing that cheeky little trap right there, preventing people from trying to close that tunnel.
It's a bait.
Oh, Spitfire, you impatient little boy. So they do manage to get the tunnel, but they took a chunk of damage to the face in doing so. So right now it is 4-4, 2 turrets to none in favor of the blue side. So the turrets is basically giving them a 2k gold lead. Nice two-man bubble. However, Congo's still not in position to follow it up. Ooh, tidal wave used. I feel like that might have been a bit unnecessary. I don't know. I honestly feel like outside Congo could be putting a little bit more effort to these trades set up by Spitfire, but is focusing more on CSing. Ooh, Virus of Life is here.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, Ace in the hole does land, but here comes Zyros. That's one. Possibly gonna go. He's gonna go for the second kill right now. Nice try on disengage from Virus of Life, but Zyros gets the clean double. However, this leaves Aurelia alone in the top lane with her Trinity Force. This tower is not long for this world. Takes the turret first. Lee Sin is running up to his topside jungle. Probably not going to be able to save the turret, but he's at least going to be the area as Zyros is working his way over too, so they might go for a 2-on-1 gank. And they have pinged it out. Nova Cloak wisely warding that brush, knowing that Lee Sin's over there, so she is now backing out. Wisely flashes to avoid any potential damage, and Aurelia gets out safely. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Nidalee is putting some decent pressure on the mid tower right now, throwing out them spears whenever possible. Is still behind Vel'Koz in farm, but she has a Merlin-Namicon and Tier, so her sustain mana-wise is pretty large. Aurelia now running through those double pinks, trying to get a flank right now on Liquid exclusive. Gets the damage down. Vel'Koz just needs to lock him down with an ultimate. Here it comes. That's one kill. Second kill not coming soon enough. Zyros is here to ruin the party. Ooh, both long range missiles miss. And oh, that's actually that's a pretty cool animation. He's a squid.
It's always been a squid.
Well, I didn't know what his animation looked like with Ghost because I've never seen him with Ghost.
Oh, I see. He has a ghost.
Yeah. Liquid exclusive. I keep wanting to say Curse exclusive. Trying to hunt down some picks with the spears, but to no avail.
Good dodge over there.
Zyros right now is coming in for a heavy flank down for Caitlyn and Nami. Aurelia is trying to follow up. Beautiful bubble. Oh, the whole party's coming down here right now. That's going to be a lot of bursts. Too much. Beautiful tidal wave, though. Everyone getting locked down. Here comes the Rek'Sai as well. Will he be able to convert anything? There's a shutdown kill going over to Caitlyn. Lee Sin lands a Sonic Wave on the Rek'Sai. Don't think he's going to follow that up. Nidalee, though, is now starting to work her way down the bot lane. There are a lot of juicy targets for some spears. And I'm going to pull a JR. Take the reins. I'm taking the call.
Oh, so I have to do shot casting now? Damn it, he's pulling out a JR on me. Well, they're gonna get the tower. I think purple is overstaying now. DK, you can't leave me. I don't know what I'm gonna say. What are you doing, bro? Oh.
I apologize for that. It was a phone call from my brother in regards to plans we have later this week.
Ah, good, you come to save me.
You okay over there?
Yeah. Oh, I almost left too.
Oh boy, that would have been terrible. This would have turned into a salty Teemo stream. Wait. Ooh, Novaclo catching Liquid exclusive out. He's going to try to dash in. That's going to be a clean kill for Aurelia. Still, red side is kind of being pinched around by the blue team. But, yeah, they're starting to advance out. Dragon is still alive. Aurelia is trying to get some pressure down this mid lane right now. Yeah, this turret should be falling. And he does not manage to get turret aggro. I'm proud. Alright, Nidalee is going to be back up, so if they wanted to make a move, they need to make a power play while that insane poke was out of the equation. But, ooh, Novacloak eating a lot of damage right there, trying to make an aggressive play.
That's a good position.
They're going for Dragon, but Lissandra is in the air. Her ultimate is down, Dragon secured, and that's the second Dragon now for the red team, so they get that little bit extra turret damage now. I think that's what the second buff is. Yeah. So right now it is 8 and 8. Blue team is still favored in gold by about 1,000. But Novacloak actually taking the red for himself. He really wants to stick on whatever target he dashes on. Virus of Life taking a little bit of harass over from Nidalee, but we'll clear out this wave, no problem, Reno. So Rek'Sai has himself a Merlin-Namicon. He should have a decent amount of change. Has about 2,000 gold, so we're going to see a needlessly large rod in there. Whereas Nidalee has her own needlessly large rod and still ramping up that tier, which is fully stacked now.
Hey, did they take out the tenacity on the Mercury thread?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that makes Merc Treads actually good, because, I mean, the little bit of MR it gives you, it's not bad, but like Ninja Tabi with the armor gives you plus the 10% reduction from basic attacks. That's amazing. So the tenacity has to stay with Merc Treads, or it's just not a good item. Alright, Virus of Life going for this mid turret. Should be able to... Ooh, actually gets a little bit jumpy right there and backs out. Just needed one more auto and that turret would have fallen. Nami's trying to work her way up here in the mid lane. Rek'Sai's in the area as well, along with Lee Sin. We have a whole party starting to form. Meanwhile, ooh. Poke does land. Bubble! Ooh, so close.
That would have been a kill.
Ooh, Janna takes a lot of poke right there. Here comes Graves. Oh my god, one auto attack! Vel'Koz forced to burn the ghost so fast right there, because one auto took Vel'Koz down to half health. Meanwhile, Aurelia took down Zyros again, so Lissandra falls. And oh my god, we're gonna get ourselves a Zephyr. Oh, no.
Oh, I see. That's where he's getting his tenacity from.
Well, I mean, Aurelia has passive tenacity already with her passive. Ionian and Fervor. For every one champion around her, she gets 10%, 2 champions 25, 3 champions 40. And it is accumulative. So with Merc Treads and then Zephyr, well, those two don't stack, but that sort of stuff, huge.
I didn't even know that was her passive.
Yep, that's why it was never wise for a long time. It still isn't to ever dive Aurelia and rely on CC. I mean, she's the type of person in like a team fight, a full 5-ranked Fiddlesticks fear only lasts a second and a half on her. I mean, that's what makes her so good, is that you can't CC her ever. There's a kill over here. Kalista does clean up Nami right now. They're all diving in pretty hard. Caitlyn forced to flash out of harm's way. Spear will not land. Rek'Sai manages the ult to get out of there.
Wow.
Yeah, Rek'Sai's ultimate, if he takes any damage. Oh wow, they're diving so hard right now. They get the lockdown on Caitlyn, but Caitlyn's still alive. Meanwhile, ooh, so much damage coming from Vel'Koz, but not enough. Graves will get one kill. Nova Cloak's trying to do what he can. Unable to finish off the Graves. Oh, and Ripperino and Pepperoni. Oh, man. That actually looked like such a good potential fight for Red Side, but they just weren't able to close it up. Zephyr is now on Aurelia, so not only does she have a huge surge in movement speed and cooldown reduction, but her attack speed, attack damage, and that tenacity. I mean, overall, it's a great item on Aurelia. You just don't really see it. Well, I'm just curious. I just want to look at this.
Wait, so the tenacity on the Zephyr and her passive stack?
Yep.
Okay.
So the 35%. In a team fight, I think she actually gets 75% tenacity now.
Wow.
So it's like Lissandra Ultimate, which is a 1.5 second stun. On Aurelia is like only 0.4 seconds.
Yeah. No point of ulting her.
Exactly. You ult her just to basically mini stun her. It's more like a bash from like Dota than a stun at this point. Oh, Nova Cloak was getting caught out, but again, can't get CC'd at all. Just walks right out.
Yeah.
Fire Yourself Life dancing around, dodging all them spears. I know the second I say that, he's going to eat one. Meanwhile, Rail's in the back line, taking on the whole world.
But she could die, huh?
Oh, she can still die. In like a chaotic team fight, Aurelia shines. Trying to fight 1v4, I mean, she has good damage, but she's not tanky. That's the first dragon going over the blue team now. I think Aurelia might be playing a bit too bold right now, knowing her power.
She was too extended. Like, she should have known that there was lots of ward around there. Good thing the minions at mid are pushing.
Yep. So that's going to deny them right now and buy time for everyone to reestablish lane control, clear out vision if necessary. And top lane has been in this interesting little freeze state right now. This minion wave has not moved for the past couple of minutes. But that means this wave is just going to keep getting larger and larger. So eventually you're going to have like 18 range minions and 2 siege tanks by the time it would crash in here if left unchecked. But it looks like it's finally starting to push through. And Zyros is here to clean up the bounty. That's a massive wave. It's going to push forever. Shit.
You know, I personally hate that crab thing, especially when I use Fiddlestick. It's so hard to kill it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, cause like the drain on early level is not really that strong.
I can see that.
That's why it's better like as a jungler, like attack damage.
Yeah, more of a brawler jungler.
Yeah, like Lee Sin. It's a lot easier to kill it.
Alright, so both mid laners are still trying to complete their second item. Looks like Vel'Koz is going for a death cap. Ooh, Spear does land. Chunks him relatively hard, but Spitfire, Nami applies a good heal. Let's see, right now Vel'Koz's ultimate does a total of 870 damage over its full duration. Plus, how many stacks of his passive he can get off. But instead, they lock Fires of Life down. They don't even give him a chance. And they're still chasing pretty damn hard. Gets the kick down onto Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is trying to dance. Manages to avoid the kick, but not the spear. Sniped by Exclusive. And that's probably going to be a turret right now.
And Nova Cloak is late again. I think like as soon as Lissandra disappeared, we should have went to
I don't disagree. I mean, if you want to try to split push this Irelia, which is very strong on her, you need to have your team in a position and with the capability of avoiding all fights. I mean, you have Nami, who's amazing at disengage, like Janna, but you need to basically have your team be like, hey, ooh, I'm watching that. Dink! You need to have your team prepared to completely just back out at a moment's notice, and... Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, the Rek'Sai Q gets the kill! I mean, that thing barely has any damage. I mean, look at that. It's only 180 magic damage at rank 5, and it was enough. They're looking at Baron right now. I mean, Lissandra's down, Lee Sin is low. And honestly, they have enough damage, right? They have a lot of true damage here with Rek'Sai, Irelia, and Vel'Koz. Well, they're shredding it too. I mean, Nidalee's trying to do what she can. Vel'Koz getting a little too close. And that actually might cost him this Baron right now. Oh, baby. That's going to be one kill. Will be a second kill for Irelia. She's going in so hard. She delved too far, I think. And here's the cleanup. Double kill for both solo laners as an ace. And they are eyeing the prize of mid lane.
That Graves didn't even get to ulti. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, Graves got completely taken out. But...
worth it.
I know. I mean, I just feel like... I mean, you had vision here and everything. Vel'Koz should not be standing so far forward from his team. I mean, sure, he can try to poke, but if you're going to do it, try to poke still within your team's reach. So that you don't just get taken out. Because that's another fight that Vel'Koz didn't even get an ultimate down.
Yeah, he shouldn't be the one trying to zone out the other team. Because he's a squishy target. Dude, I like the skin. Holy shit.
The Vel'Koz?
Yeah. So nice.
Yeah, Virus is landing all these Qs as well. Ooh, baby! Spitfire eats one spear. And that's still not even a death cap yet. That's just a Seraph's Embrace and a Muriel-Namicon. That took 2/3 of his health. Oh, ripping pepperoni.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, Rek'Sai's trying to secure vision over on Dragon. Might get a Graves in the face instead. Ooh. That was a smite used, but he does have a second charge going right now. There is a brief window for them to try to burst this down before that charge comes back. And it's going to be close. Oh no.
He's so dead.
Yep. You tried and you failed. Moral of the story, never try. Right here, this is actually a very scary roam duo. You have Nidalee who can just chunk someone down to half health so fast with a spear, and Lissandra to instantly follow it up and lock someone down and just blow them up. So I mean, this is actually a pretty scary Bash Brothers comp right here. Now, Red does have the flank on blue and everything. They got him surrounded. Aurelia's on the back trying to take out Graves. Oh my god! Nami was completely destroyed, and I think this could be an ace. Ooh, Rek'Sai sprinting across right now, trying to get in a flank. Oh, Lee Sin's right there! Caitlin's trying to run for her life. And the surrender vote does come in. Tonight,
GG.
blue team is 3-0. Looks like you won the pick, saying that blue team was going to win.
Yeah.